friends, Emily Vegan here, and I want to make some kale crackers. I have a special recipe here and a wonderful bunch of kale. You see, this is a black kale. You see, wonderful, isn't it? Nice. Oops. And the thing about the kale crackers is, of course, how you coat it. And they're very simple coatings, just like a little bit of olive oil and salt. And you can also make it a little bit more fancy. This time I have this recipe. I have tahini. Made it myself as the base of the dressing. You will marinate if you want to. It's a half cup or so. That bunch. I put some water, of course. A little bit of water. I don't need to show you. I have some maple syrup. Special flavor I will try this time. Let's see, I don't use it often. And here I have olive oil, some tablespoons, chia seed. You see chia seed? Isn't that nice, huh? They have a nice effect on the dressing, on the marinade. And I have some lime. I pressed one lime. I don't need it all. Won't take it too much. I will have to see how much I need. And I have some apple cider vinegar. See, that is in German the word. Apfelessig. Apfelessig. Apple cider vinegar. And I have here some spices. I have garlic, piece of garlic, piece of ginger, salt, onion powder, a little bit. And I have some coconut aminos, the umami flavor, without the mushroom part. First I blend this all together in my blender. I have to make the dressing first, as always, because it has to work a little bit with the chia seed. It will be quickly done as soon as you blend the chia seed. It will transform and gel up even more quickly than without blending. They would do that in half an hour or so. With blending it goes in minutes. Put in the chia seed also, just, and a little bit of the lime, maybe half. Then garlic, ginger, salt and onion powder, a little of the apple cider vinegar, just a little bit, and coconut aminos. The magic the fifth flavor combining all the classical four ones: sweet, sour, hot, and pungent, and salty. Other water is missing. I have to put the water. Otherwise it won't blend up. Chia seed needs some water too. Good. Now we do that. Wait a sec. Close my doors because my neighbors, it's middle of the night. Neighbors won't like it otherwise. Oh yeah. Look. It's a nice thick marinade, looking better. So this can work a little bit. Got the chia seed. Meanwhile, I'll work around with my kale. There are different kinds of kale. I tried this one. The black kale has stems too. Maybe you see these kind of stems. Usually you would remove them, usually. I could cut them out, the stems, like this. Very simple. See, but these stems, the black kale, aren't bitter. So I don't know. This is doing some work. The chia seed is quelling, so gelling up a little bit. I cut out the stems. I guess the crackers wouldn't be so nice to have all these stems. On the other hand, these stems are not that bitter. They aren't bitter at all. It's a special kind of kale, this kale, the black kale. It's not that bitter. It's not bitter at all. So maybe I can just leave it. Try. I cut some out. Maybe it might be. Well, I'll cut some out. I try some. This is the bottom. I'll leave some in. We'll try that now. What do I do? I'll cut them into pieces. The stems are down the lower part of the leaves, of the kale leaf. Anyway, so in the tops there is almost no stem at all, so just leave it. And if there are some stems down there like this, it might be nice anyway. It's not bitter. The most important is about the bitterness. The darkness has to go. So, sit. I have my bowl. Kale into the bowl. I'm curious about the stems now. I put them in the pot, some of them. Maybe they turn out nice if I dehydrate them. Why not? Some of them. The stem, most of the power is in the stems. Always. In all plants. And they're not bitter? Well. So, kale, this is working and working. But as I blended it, I put it all over my kale. Hold it down. To massage the kale. Yeah, that is a very common expression, massaging the veggies. I just find it funny. But especially with kale, you really have to do that often. If you make, for example, a kale salad, you cut the kale into smallest pieces, you mince it very, very fine, and then you massage it with lemon or with apple cider vinegar. And you really do like this. I don't need to do that now because they get dehydrated. The cells will be broken up by the dehydration anyway. That doesn't matter anymore. And they're crispy, you crunch it, and all the nutrients go into your body. But if you don't dehydrate them, you don't cook them, you don't blend them up, then how would you ever get to the nutrients in the kale? Kale is a very strong cells, and it's very hard to get them to a state where you can really digest them, absorb assimilate all the nutrients. That's why we have to see the special procedures. So this I'll put on a dehydrator sheet. I guess that's enough. And put them on a sheet, on a dehydrator sheet, or two. Spread them evenly, as you know. And I'll come back soon and show you the result after dehydrating it. I'll turn it around, a couple of hours, 4 or 5 hours. Turn it around, give it some more time to dehydrate until dry, crispy. Then you enjoy. Look, there are my kale chips. They're done. And they're wonderful crispy. See? Check them. Very yummy. Very nice. A bit sweet even. Wow. Thanks for bearing with me and see you very soon.